Thank you very much. There's an enormous amount of upset and concern in the Esk Valley community about what's happening at Botton Village. And I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to kind of present, in a very short time, a very big and complex subject. In 1940, Dr. Karl Koenig, an Austrian refugee from Nazi Germany, established a small community in Scotland for children with learning disabilities, at a time when such children were often given up on, shut away and institutionalised. Now, at the heart of Koenig's approach were three core principles. Shared living, that is, living together, learning disabled and co-workers, full-time, in family-style units, enabling the building of stable, deep and healing relationships. Secondly, shared working, sharing the work in the community, each according to their ability, without payment, enabling all members of the community to feel respected, dignified, purposeful and valued. And sharing cultural life, sharing a common cultural life through celebration festivals and through cultural activities such as art, singing, drama and movement. Now, this pioneering exploration of what we now call holistic care was soon widely recognised as the children began to blossom. But as those children grew up, Karl Koenig faced another challenge. What would happen to these children as they grew into adulthood? Well, a gift from the Macmillan family in 1953 provided the seed for what became the first Camp Hill community for adults. Botton Village is now a community where around 200 people, including 100 learning disabled people, live, work and celebrate life together. The community includes 48 houses, biodynamic farms and gardens, a world-renowned seed workshop, bakery and creamery, craft workshops, cafe and shops, a Waldorf school, a church, a community library, if appropriate, and a cultural and performance space. And for 56 years, Botton Village has managed and been governed by the community itself, where every member has the opportunity to be engaged and involved. So for 60 years, Botton has blossomed into a community which is now recognised by leading social care researchers as an exemplar of how real, holistic care can be delivered in the future. And it's a community which, by its very nature and organisation, avoids many of the pitfalls and problems of a system where care has become an industry and caring a commodity. It has become a community which has become a model for a worldwide movement. So what's gone wrong? In 2011, after receiving continuously positive audits from CQC, the Care Quality Commission, Botton Village received a report which made a number of important recommendations for change. All of these recommendations have been met and incorporated, and the most recent CQC audits have been positive and complementary. In 2011, Camp Hill Village trustees, concerned about their responsibility, appointed for the first time a CEO whose previous experience had involved closing down small residential homes in Manchester in favour of an integrated residential care provision. Since 2011, the Camp Hill Village Trust have worked to dismantle all of Camp Hill's key operating principles: community management, shared living, shared working, and the shared cultural life. The damaging effect of this policy on the health of residents has been graphically illustrated in the report Regulation, Unintentional Destruction of Intentional Communities, produced by the Centre for Social Welfare Reform. CVT have consistently argued that they have been forced to take the actions that they have, either by the Charity Commission, by HMRC, by the Care Quality Commission, or by North Yorkshire County Council. Evidence has been supplied which will show that none of these assumptions are true. CVT has continued over the last 4 years to gerrymander the membership of CVT in order to exclude those who most represent its core principles and create hundreds of new voting members who support their policy. The vast majority of co-workers at Botton Village have opposed this direct threat to the principles and practice of Camp Hill, those principles which are enshrined in the Memorandum and Articles of Association of the Camp Hill Village Trust. After many attempts at mediation, Action for Botton has supported legal action by co-workers and parents against CVT. One injunction has been granted, and the second injunction will be heard on Thursday, the 2nd of April. The local Esk Valley community have provided continual and real support for Botton Village and continue to do so through the Botton Buddies scheme. Questions have been asked in the House of Lords, Baroness Hollins, and an early day motion is being prepared by 30 MPs in the House of Parliament. And you may have heard a senior clergyman speaking out recently on national radio. This unique and inspiring community is now asking that you urgently review the course and character of CVT's actions in the interests of helping to sustain a social initiative which offers a real and positive blueprint for all forms of social care into the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.